Hello. When I was a kid, every time there was a plane going over the sky, up over my head, I was always looking over my head in the sky, and I was thinking to myself, how magnificent they are, how cool they are, how cool it would be to fly, to float. But in my region that I was born in my home country, we didn't have easy access to planes, so I don't remember how many nights I slept just dreaming about planes. By the time I grew up, I noticed that such a cool innovation is under a lot of pressure, and everyone is talking about it negatively. They say it pollutes the air, it has CO2, it contributes to global warming. Let's get rid of them, let's ban them. But they have forgotten one thing. A plane is not just a means of transport. For many kids, for many adults, for many people, it's a dream. So we cannot just simply get rid of it. We have to find a solution to make it more sustainable. That's why the company that I was working with, Airbus, they came with an idea. Maybe we can have a plane with hydrogen, so then it will be clean. But let's now imagine if you fly electric, so let's have an electric drive system. But now the question is, can we rely on the current technology to make an electric plane? Imagine a big plane that you are using to go to Mallorca, for example. The answer is a perfect no. But what should we do? I have a solution for you. A superconductivity, the superconductive tape that you see in my hand, if you cool it down to minus 200 degrees Celsius, it will show zero resistance, so it will be much more compact, much more lightweight. Just to give you an idea about electric resistance, imagine if you are going to Stuttgart. One of the things that you will see is this one, a Baustelle. Yes, and you immediately think, oh my God, I have to go through some obstacles, some barriers. So, the autobahn that you are on is like a wire. You are an electron, and the obstacles are the electric resistance that will drain your energy. But imagine if you are on an autobahn that has no speed limit, no obstacle. That's how superconductor works. No electric resistance to drain your energy. Just to give you a comparison, this is a normal cable. This big that you can use it as a dumbbell. If you put 5 of this together, it will be the size, for the same energy, will be the size of one superconducting cable, which makes it, as you see, it's much smaller, much lighter. What I did, I tried to make some models, computer models, that you can use to design the entire drivetrain and to see how it works. In the end, I would like to end my talk with a song from John Lennon, Imagine, with a little bit changes. Imagine all the people flying CO2 free. You may say I'm a dreamer, but superconductivity is the key. Thank you very much.